Pashupatinath is a famous Hindu temple located in Kathmandu, the capital city of Nepal. It is one of the most significant and ancient Hindu temples in the world, dedicated to Lord Shiva and his manifestation as Pashupati, the Lord of all living beings. The history of the Pashupatinath temple dates back to the 5th century when a small shrine was built on the banks of the Bagmati River. However, the temple as it stands today was constructed in the 15th century by King Bhupatindramallah. The temple is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and attracts millions of pilgrims and tourists every year. Legend has it that the temple was built on the site where Lord Shiva took on the form of a deer to escape from a demon. The demon pursued him, and in the process, both of them entered into the Bagmati River. Lord Shiva emerged from the river as Pashupati, and the demon was destroyed. The temple was later built on the spot to honor Lord Shiva. The Pashupatinath temple is considered to be one of the most sacred sites for Hindu worshippers, especially those who follow the Shaivism sect. The temple is known for its unique architecture, including the gold-plated roof, ornate wooden carvings, and intricate stone sculptures. The temple complex also includes many other smaller shrines and temples dedicated to various deities. The Bagmati River, which flows beside the temple, is considered to be holy and is used for various religious rituals, including cremations. According to some historians, the original Pashupatinath temple dates back to the Likavi period c. 40750 CE, which was a time of great artistic and cultural development in the Kathmandu Valley. The temple was further expanded and renovated during the Malla period c. 1200 to 1769 CE, when it became a major center of pilgrimage for Shaivite devotees from all over Nepal and India. During the Malla period, the temple complex was also enlarged to include many other smaller temples and shrines, as well as various buildings and facilities for pilgrims and priests. The temple's architecture is a blend of Nepali and Indian styles, with intricate carvings and sculptures depicting various deities and mythological figures. The temple was damaged several times during various invasions and natural disasters over the century, but it was always restored and rebuilt by the devout rulers and patrons of the time. In the 17th century, the temple was rebuilt by King Bhupatindramallah, who added many new features, such as the golden roof and the silver doors. The Pashupatinath temple is considered one of the 12 Jyotirlingas, or the most significant and auspicious temples dedicated to Lord Shiva. According to Hindu mythology, Pashupatinath is the embodiment of Lord Shiva's infinite compassion, and his worship helps to free one from the cycle of birth and death. It is also believed that a visit to the temple and a dip in the Bagmati River can purify one's soul and grant spiritual enlightenment. The temple is also significant because of its role in the Nepali monarchy. The King of Nepal used to be the only person who was allowed to enter the temple's main sanctum sanctorum, where the idol of Lord Pashupatinath is kept. However, after the overthrow of the monarchy in 2008, this tradition was abolished, and now all visitors are allowed to enter the temple and offer their prayers to the deity. The temple complex covers an area of 264 hectares and includes several temples, ashrams, and buildings, surrounded by forests and gardens. The main temple of Pashupatinath is a two-story pagoda-style building with a golden roof, for silver doors, and numerous intricate carvings and sculptures. The temple is built in the Nepali style of architecture, with wooden beams, struts, and rafters. Inside the temple, the main deity of Pashupatinath is a linga, a phallic symbol of Lord Shiva, which is placed in the sanctum sanctorum. The linga is about 6 feet tall and is adorned with flowers and offerings by the devotees. The inner sanctum is only accessible to Hindus, who are required to take off their shoes and cover their heads before entering. The temple complex also includes many other smaller temples and shrines, dedicated to various deities such as Kali, Bhairav, Vishnu, and Surya. The complex also has a museum, which displays various artifacts related to the temple's history and significance. One of the unique features of the Pashupatinath temple is the Bagmati River, which flows beside the temple. The river is considered to be holy and is used for various religious rituals, including the cremation of the dead. The river banks are lined with ghat steps where the dead bodies are washed before the cremation. The Bagmati River is believed to be a manifestation of the goddess Ganga, and a dip in its waters is considered to be purifying and liberating. The temple is also significant because of the festivals and rituals that are celebrated here. Maha Shivaratri, which falls in February or March, is one of the most important festivals of the temple, and is celebrated with great fervor and devotion. Thousands of devotees from all over the world come to the temple to offer their prayers and seek blessings from Lord Shiva. Architecture. The temple complex is constructed in the pagoda style, which is characterized by the two-storied roof with a central peak, sloping on all sides. The temple is built of brick and timber and has four main doors, which are made of silver. The intricate carvings and sculptures depict various deities and mythological figures. The temple's gilded roof is decorated with a golden image of the Lord Pashupatinath, and the temple is surrounded by smaller shrines, ashrams, and various other buildings. Legend and mythology. Pashupatinath means Lord of Animals, and the temple is dedicated to Lord Shiva, who is believed to have appeared in the form of a deer in the surrounding forest. According to Hindu mythology, the Lord Pashupatinath is an embodiment of Lord Shiva's infinite compassion and is considered the patron deity of Nepal. The legend behind the temple states that Lord Shiva once took the form of a deer and grazed in the forests around the temple. A hunter spotted the deer and shot an arrow at it, but the deer disappeared into the forest. The hunter later realized that the deer was actually Lord Shiva, and he started to worship the deity in this form. Significance. The Pashupatinath temple is considered one of the most important and auspicious temples dedicated to Lord Shiva. It is one of the 12 Jyotirlingas, which are the most significant temples of Lord Shiva, according to Hindu mythology. The temple is considered to be a sacred place of worship, and a visit to the temple is believed to be an act of great piety. The temple is also believed to grant spiritual enlightenment to its visitors, and a dip in the Bagmati River, which flows beside the temple, is considered to be purifying and liberating. Festivals. The Pashupatinath temple is famous for its festivals and rituals, which are celebrated with great fervor and devotion. Mahashivaratri, which falls in February or March, is one of the most important festivals of the temple. Thousands of devotees from all over the world come to the temple to offer their prayers and seek blessings from Lord Shiva. The temple is also the site of various other festivals and celebrations, such as Tej, Janai Purnima, and Bala Chaturdashi. Architecture and art. The Pashupatinath temple is a masterpiece of Nepali architecture, with intricate carvings and sculptures that depict various deities and mythological figures. The temple's gilded roof is decorated with a golden image of Lord Pashupatinath, and the temple is surrounded by smaller shrines and ashrams. The temple is also home to many fine examples of Nepali art, including intricate wood carvings, stone sculptures, and metalwork. The temple's doors are made of silver, and the temple's walls are adorned with images of various deities, including Shiva, Vishnu, and Kali. Bagmati River and cremation rituals. One of the unique features of the Pashupatinath temple is the Bagmati River, which flows beside the temple. The river is considered to be holy and is used for various religious rituals, including the cremation of the dead. The river banks are lined with ghat steps where the dead bodies are washed before the cremation. The Bagmati River is believed to be a manifestation of the goddess Ganga, and a dip in its waters is considered to be purifying and liberating. The cremation rituals at the Pashupatinath temple are an integral part of Nepali culture and are observed with great reverence and respect. The temple complex has several platforms for cremation, and the ashes are later scattered in the Bagmati River. The temple also has a special section for the cremation of sadhus, Hindu ascetics, who are considered to have attained spiritual liberation. Overall, Pashupatinath temple is a unique and fascinating place, with a rich history and cultural significance. It remains an important center of Hindu worship and pilgrimage, attracting devotees and tourists from all over the world.